Yes, guys, what's going on? So, Kell Brook versus Jojo Dan is happening on the weekend. We're just days away from the fight. First of all, I want to apologise for not putting out many videos. I've been quite busy. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to do a spell of a few videos now. This fight, I'm just going to get straight to it. And I don't think this video should be too long. Kell Brook is, to me, on a superior level to Jojo Dan. I think in boxing there's levels, and if you look at, say, Manny Pacquiao and Chris Algieri's, the recent fight that I can think of, which gives an example of what I'm about to say. Chris Algieri simply wasn't on the level of Manny Pacquiao for people to say that, look, Chris Algieri can get off the floor, Chris Algieri, he's a good boxer, he might outbox Manny Pacquiao. That didn't even enter my mind because the levels were different. If you're on different levels in boxing, I don't think that it can happen where someone pulls off an upset. Jojo Dan, for me, he's not a huge knockout puncher, so that problem, bang bang, he's not gonna knock Kell Brook out. It's very unlikely. In boxing, it could happen, but he's not known for being a knockout artist, so take that out. I don't think that's gonna happen. Which leaves, can he outbox Kell for 12 rounds? No. Simple as no. If he can't knock Kell Brook out, I mean, Kell Brook's got 12 rounds to box this lad. 12 rounds. He maybe might lose 2 or 3 rounds, maybe 4 rounds, on a bad day. But he's not going to lose the fight. Kell Brook will time him. He'll make easy work of Jojo Dan. I know Jojo Dan's a little bit awkward sometimes. But I mean, with Kell Brook, he comes from the Ingle camp. And, credit must be given to the Ingles on what they've done with Kell Brook and Prince Nassim Hamed. And numerous other fighters that have come around. Over the years, Johnny Nelson, and they develop. I mean, even recently, Kid Galahad. There's no denying that he has skill. Okay, yeah, people question whether he can beat Carl Frampton or Scott Quigg and them guys. But in terms, but the only reason that I think that he would lose, if he was to lose, the fight's not made, so I'm not gonna make a prediction, but it would be because of speed and power. Not so much because of the skill. I think Kid Galahad's got the skill. He's got footwork, very unique. Kell Brook's the same, and credit needs to be given. He's proven himself now against Sean Porter. And for me, until you prove yourself on that elite level, like someone like Keith Thurman proved it against Diego Chavez for me. I didn't need to see the Robert Guerrero fight to prove to me that Keith Thurman is good. He proved it against Soto Caras. Kell Brook, I feel that the level of Sean Porter and the next best, which was what's his name, Sinchenko. I think that level was quite. There was a big jump from Sinchenko to Sean Porter. So, credit to Kell Brook for performing against Sean Porter, proving that he is on that level. And I think that this is the thing. There's levels to boxing, and the reason that quote is thrown out so much is because that's just the truth. There's levels, and I don't think Jojo Dan is on that level. I mean, he's lost before. A loss can happen to anyone from anyone. But I just can't see how a person with a loss, by, like someone like Jojo Dan, who's not necessarily a knockout artist, he didn't lose by a flush knockout. I can't see how he goes against Kell Brook and outboxes Kell for 12. Which I can't see happening. I can't see him edging it by volume. I think Kell Brook will adjust. If he comes in as a volume puncher, Kell Brook will adjust. If he tries to hold it back and be technical and tries to just try and counterpunch Kell and be a little bit smart, I don't think it's going to work. If he tries to be awkward, I do not think that's going to work. I think Kell Brook will look good in this fight. I think he could stop Jojo Dan. I'm not predicting a stoppage, but I think he could. I think this is the fight to stop him. We've seen Kell Brook's stiff, solid jab knock opponents out before. I think that potentially this could be this definitely is an opportunity for Kell to knock someone out. He needs this knockout because it's difficult to get knockouts on the elite level unless you're a Keith Thurman. When you step up to the elite level, it becomes difficult to get knockouts. I think it's a good opportunity for Kell to shine. I think Kell Brook will win this in fashion. I think it's easy work for Kell, to be honest. I think the opponent's he's not a difficult opponent. He's mandatory. Kell might as well get it out of the way right now with his injury. It's the best choice. I made a previous video saying Kell Brook's in a difficult position in terms of opponents because he can't go for an elite level fight coming off an injury, and then at the same time people are going to critique the opposition level if he takes a low level opponent. So I think it's a good idea to take Jojo Dan, who's his mandatory. to get him out of the way right now. It's a good warm-up fight for Kell. There will be a little bit of rust on Kell Brook because Kell Brook is a timing fighter. He's a fighter who likes to wait. He's a fighter who likes to, you know, see what his opponent's doing, make the adjustment. That's what Kell's like. Not everyone's like that. Some people are comfort, like Sean Porter's a come forward fighter. Amir Khan, he's a fighter who will use speed and he will fight. He doesn't really make adjustments so much in the ring. He'll just execute his game plan. Pacquiao's the same. Someone like Mayweather is an adjustment fighter. Keith Thurman, again, an adjustment fighter. Kell Brook's the same, an adjustment fighter. Just different fighting styles. I don't see how Kell Brook loses this fight. I think he'll time him, bang off the jab, switch to southpaw sometimes, bam off that jab. Easy work. I seen Kell Brook shadow boxing today. A lot of southpaw work coming in. Very good. It's going to make it difficult for his opponent if he adjusts his footwork, as he will do, I'm sure. Easy work for Kell Brook. Stronger, better timing, better boxing. I think Kell Brook will win this fight. Easy. Let me know what you think. Comments in the section below. Subscribe as always. In a bit, guys.